What is up, guys? We are back again playing some more Red, Green, Tron, and Modern. We are playing against something Such Daddy. Sure, well, why not? We're going first. We are probably gonna get rid of this hand. Let me just look at it again real quick. Two Pyroclasms. The Pyroclasms, the Ugin, and the Karn really make this, well, actually, the Ugin and the Karn really make this hand bad. Give me one Tron piece, like one additional Tron piece for any one of these four cards, and I keep it. So mulligan. This hand's even worse. This was a piece of Tron, I keep it. He's deciding if he's gonna mulligan. He's gonna keep 7 because he probably sees that I mulligan, and we're gonna get another really bad hand. We're gonna have to keep this one. It definitely has the most potential because it's colorless. I've got a green land, and I've got a way to filter into red if I draw a land I need Pyroclasm. Wormcoil's a lot more likely to be played too. Oh, 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 you. Putting you on bottom. We're gonna play Expedition Map like normal, just in case we draw a land, so we can keep the land drops coming every turn. If not, no biggie. We can just play Chromatic Star. Okay, we probably lost this game. Yep. Well, we are about to get 0-2 on our channel against red decks. We're gonna change up our sideboard strategy though this time. Um, After rewatching, getting beat down by a mono red deck, I've come to the conclusion that Ugin just is not a good card in this matchup. Jesus. Both stuck on a land. I'll filter this into another green land. Hopefully I get a land drop. Oh, land drop. One time. Whew, that was pretty good. Alright. Actually, because he missed his land drop, we are not out of this. We might actually be able to go up a game, which is going to be huge. Being up a game against Burn is such a big advantage. But we have like 2 turns to make something happen. Or he has 2 turns to make something happen. Because next turn I play tower, I pop map, play map. Then, I mean, honestly, the turn afterwards I probably just play Oblivion Stone, pop it, play Worm Coil, and start beating faces and taking names. But that could change depending on what he does. Because if he plays a creature, I definitely won't play O-Stone on turn 4. Or I guess it'd be our turn 5, maybe. Draw land. Oh my god. Dude, just... That Goblin Guide's doing work. Just on the top of my deck doing work. He is pop blocking and dropping everywhere. We're gonna pop it now because there's no reason not to. I've got nothing, and if he can beat me, if he can kill me next turn, that's all I got. Could play Ugin and Negate. I mean, there's a lot of different lines that we could take. He can attack. I can see the top of my deck, and I can actually hold priority during my upkeep to make sure I want to draw the card that he is gonna give me. Actually, I don't know. That really, I'd have to draw something really bad for that to happen, honestly. So we're looking at going to 5, and if he has 2 burn spells, we're dead. So yeah, this is actually probably his game. I'm probably gonna lose this right now because one more 1 mana burn spell and I'm dead. and all he has to do is have it. Because he attacks for 5, I go to 1, and all he needs is literally any burn spell. I wish he could just show me the cards in his hand, but he can't. Like, because he could type right now and be like, dude, I got it, and I'd be like, I'm sure. But I don't want priority near my upkeep now. Yeah, definitely not just gonna lay down and die. It's like, dude, just show me the burn spell. That's it. Yield to unreturn. Wait, hold up. Turn off auto yields. Cause you know, life happens, right? You're gonna get this. So like Ugin's gonna do work this game because I think the play is Ugin exile colored permanents and then attack for 6. So he's probably setting up for a really good next turn, but he's not gonna have any creatures because of Ugin. Maybe O Stone's really bad here. Maybe like I keep an Ugin because like turn 4 Ugin can win the game. Um, Maybe I just take out O Stone. He's like turn 4 O Stone doesn't really do anything except for getting rid of his board and some permanents. Maybe not. I don't know. Dude, gut shot. Just play gut shot. Oh yeah. So doesn't really matter what we get. So we get tower. Play the tower. Play an ancient stirrings. Right. We'll grab another Worm Coil Engine, and then we'll play Ugin. We will exile his board, attack for 6, and that should be game. If he draws land and has some Skullcrack effects, though, he could definitely get back in it because he has 3 turns, and all he has to do is draw land. Land, Skullcrack, Bolt kills me. Okay, but he doesn't want to. His hand might have been really bad, so he's not gonna play that out. He's like, ain't got time for that. So let's see. So I'm thinking like, honestly, in this matchup, just take out the Ugins, bring in Thragtusk, bring in Spellskies, just bring in cheap stuff, right? Take out expensive stuff. Like we don't need Karns. We don't need no education. I don't. We definitely don't need no Rending Volleys. I think relics are bad here. Cause like let's think about it. He has destructive revelries, which oh he should. And that actually is a big problem for us because a lot of our things are permanents. And like it's not like a huge problem, it's more of a huge inconvenience. And I mean I honestly think just like taking out O Stone so we have one less artifact and bringing in the Pyroclasm might be what we should do. Right? Unfortunately it cuts down our artifact count though, right? So then that makes our nature's claims worse if we have to use them on one of our own artifacts. Oh, we just need to cut a card in general. Yeah, so we'll just cut Pyroclasm. Actually, we'll leave it in. We'll could just cut a no stone and stream YOLO, go solo, hashtag bars. Alright, so this hand's terrible. Just straight terrible. Like, if there's a hand, like, the literal definition of garbage were a hand in Magic, this would be it. This hand's a hashtag keep. Minus Stary Swift Spear. I think they play like 12 haste creatures, so they have to have it eventually, right? So we're gonna lead with a really strong expedition map. Like, such strong expedition map right now. It's really gonna do some heavy lifting. I can't. I mean, I think it's bad when you're so sarcastic that you can't tell if you're being sarcastic yourself. Maybe that's a sign I need to stop. Lava Spike? Yeah, we're dead on the draw. He is tapping out, so maybe we just play Grove, give him a life, kill his dude. I mean, I think that's honestly the only play here. Not great. Minimizing my damage we're taking. Next turn's probably gonna be something like Sylvan Scrying. Uh, plus an Ancient Stirrings. Maybe. It honestly depends on what we draw. If we draw Tron Piece, obviously we pop Expedition Maps, and then Sylvan Scry. But we don't, so I think maybe we Ancient Stirrings, look for a piece of Tron, and then we can Sylvan Scrying on the follow-up turn. That might be the best line for us. Because at this point, like, we have to get lucky, right? And I mean, that was a good hit. I don't know why it went all the way over there. It's like, psych! But yeah, I mean, like, if we hit any land there, it's alright, I guess. It's definitely a little more risky than just playing Expedition Map and making our opponent have it. Here comes a Tarka's command. Dude, play a land. I just want you to play a land, like, during my turn. I want that to happen. Just Rift Bolt. Goblin Guide. Attack for 2, and then he's probably got me unless I draw Thragtusk, right? Um, so yeah, I want to trigger during my upkeep. I get that mine. So what we're gonna do is, during my upkeep, I'm gonna pop Expedition Map to make sure that I have Tower and the last piece of Tron that I need. Then hopefully I can get a Thragtusk. I'm not gonna give you a life. Come on. Not just a giver. And then hopefully we draw Thragtusk, and if we do, we can try to win, but we didn't. So we're probably gonna lose. We do have multiple chances to draw a Thragtusk here. We're gonna probably miss all of them. God, dude, it's just so brutal, right? We're dead here, I guess. I mean, I guess Spellskite's good. There's Thragtusk, probably on top of my deck. Dude, so salty. Oh, undo that. If we're gonna do this, we're gonna at least keep doing it incorrectly. He has two cards in hand. He draws a card. We're probably dead. He'd have to literally have like Flames the Blood Hand, oh, like in his hand, not draw a land, draw Flames the Blood Hand. I don't even know, honestly. He'd have to have a really bad hand for me to lose, or for me to not lose. So I take three. Okay, so he's just showing it to me. All right, concede this game. So I feel like the way we sideboarded was correct. I definitely feel like I wasn't completely out of that game. I feel like maybe like I really want to just play Ugin because he's just so good, and like I really think he's better than O Stone. We're gonna cut O Stones completely. We're gonna put in one Ugin, one Karn, and we're just gonna like we're on the play now, so we're gonna hopefully have mana advantage, and hopefully he doesn't play anything too crazy. So one, two, God, yeah, we're gonna keep his hand. This hand's so good in like a figurative way, not in like a literal way. Like this hand's like pretty good, but against my opponent, it makes me feel confident. So like he could be playing Blood Moon, I don't know it, but I really doubt it. They play Molten Rain, right? I don't even know if they play it because like I mean their matchups already so good against us. Drew Relic, which isn't terrible. They don't play Snapcasters, so it's just a cantrip. What is the play? Do I sideboard them out against you? Sideboard what? I guess now that we're in game 3 and we can't really change anything. Try to help him out a little bit if I can. Like, I do like the velocity of the red deck. Like, we just can't keep up. On the draw, it's probably a little different, though. Like, on the draw, I think you want more creatures. Favored. Um, hmm. Yeah, it's like that game one we lost easy without um uh I'm sorry, I forgot what I was saying. Got a little sidetracked. So yeah, like game one, I feel like we should have lost, obviously. Um game I don't know, like game two and three, they're kind of they're kind of a little different, but I mean I feel like he should be the favorite regardless. He's just so fast. Oh, they are not. They have. Grammar not saying myself. So drag tusk is something that me and John decided to play over the summer. I always thought drag tusk was really good, and like he picked up a little bit of stock on paper. He was like $1, now he's like $5. I think it might be because of Tron gaining popularity. Anyways, sorry. What I was saying about Thragtusk. I'm actually kind of getting carried away. This is probably really bad. I probably shouldn't talk to them as much. I think Frank Laporte does it sometimes. Dude, like, welcome to the laboratory. This is Frank Ensminger. Welcome to my Ensmingerology. I don't know. Um, so I don't like playing the Goblin Guide here, strictly knowing that we have the Pyroclasm. Uh, I mean, double bolt's kind of a waste on the Thragtusk, because like Thragtusk gets a free block on Monastery Mentor or Mentor, Monastery Swift Spear right now. But yeah, playing the additional Goblin Guide, knowing that we drew a Pyroclasm, unless he's committing to playing a spell during my turn. Um, I'm not a fan. Anyway, so over the summer, me and John decided to play Thragtusks in our sideboard. I'm gonna continue with this story. Um, and you draw 2 cards off this, and it actually worked out relatively well, right? Uh, we just started playing it more and more. Like, it has a huge effect when it enters the battlefield. It takes 2 removal spells to get rid of, and I mean, a lot of the decks are playing like Feed to the Clan, so it does like the same thing except for leaves behind a 3/3. And like, yeah, if they counter it with a Skullcrack, like, you still have a 5/3. Yeah, so this is the reason why I don't like the attack here. Is because I get the free block. I guess he can bolt the Thragtusk in response to make sure that his dude doesn't die, but then I just kill it with Pyroclasm next turn. Yeah. And he also had to waste a spell. So like, I don't like this play either. If you're watching my videos, um, opponent, I don't like this play either, strictly because like you see he wasted a spell to save his Monastery Mentor, but now he has to spend another spell next turn to save his or Swift Spear. He has to do it again to to save it again, and I don't feel like that's a good way to be doing it. So now here I play Sylvan Scrying. I go get Eye of Ugin. Oh my god, I screwed up because I didn't play Pyroclasm. I am not a very smart player. I might have just lost this game because I got overconfident. See? Don't do that. Don't get overconfident because I can misplace it just as easily as he can. So now I have to draw one of those stupid freaking mana eggs right now. And I don't. But I draw a Spell Sky, which is relatively good. I'm so irritated at myself because I just misplayed. Guys, quick takeaway. Um, don't get cocky during a game. Like, make sure you know what you're doing. It's really hard to commentate correctly plus play correctly. So don't think that I play like this all the time, uh, this terribly, because like right there I should have played Grove Pyroclasm, ignored the uh the Sylvan Scrying. Like, I would have just discarded the hand size and done nothing else. Like, Honestly, that was pretty bad. I can't believe I screwed that up so badly. Like I didn't screw it up like to the point to where I think I lose, like, because luckily he didn't attack. But man, that was bad. Like that was really bad. So is there any way I can play and activate this? Is no. So I might as well just play Grove, play Pyroclasm, and Egg, right? So 3, play this, filter to red, before I play a land, because, like, I can do all of it without it, and just in case I draw something amazing, phenomenal. Because, see, like, this is also the incorrect play, because, like, a burn spell kills my spell skite, which sucks, but, like, there's no reason for me to play like that. Like, I need to play scared, because now he can kill both my dudes for the cost of 2 spells, right? Lightning Helix kills that dude dead. See, 5, 6, 7, 4. I mean, I can get another spell skite and play it, so there's that, right? Unless I get a colorless creature right now, like that. I forgot to attack, which is fine. It's gonna take 3 turns to kill him regardless. Because like I attack for 3, doesn't matter because I have to get 2 attacks with my worm coil before I can kill him anyways. So now he has to have multiple skull crack effects to stay in. I'm not even sure if I could. No, I couldn't have activated I at the end of his turn. I was like, I'm not even sure if I could have. But I probably misplayed there as well. I'm going to be really critical of myself these last few minutes because I am playing really poorly. And it's not fun to watch people play poorly. Like, even if I'm winning, like, yeah, it's cool to watch people win. It's cool to get good commentary and good strategy advice. But whenever I can't even apply it, like, properly myself, like, am I actually giving good strategy advice? Right? Because, like, I can't plan for every game to go like this where it's like... Because, like, he could just easily have 3 burn spells and kill me. He could easily play, like, Eidolon, burn spell, kill me. Or not Eidolon, but a Monastery, Swift Spear, burn spell, kill me. Like, there's still situations in this game where I lose. And I think next turn is... The best play is to not... Maybe not attack with my Beast token. Maybe I just activate Worm Coil, like... There's a lot of situations in which I lose, and I'm still playing really poorly, which is kind of irritating in myself because like these are things that I would actually think about had I been sitting down with the real cards and playing. But since I'm not, I feel like I'm playing really loose. So that's something I definitely want everyone to understand is that it is not easy to do everything at once right now. So there is no world in which I lose the game now if I attack with both my creatures. Um, but he could have something. He can play Path. He could have a Lightning Helix, which we might see right now. Yeah. Deflecting Palm. Wow. And this doesn't target. Okay. Right? Wow. Oh! Oh! The plays! Whew. Oh my god. Oh my god, that was. Oh my god, that was so good. Like, cause I don't think I can. Yeah, cause it deals it to the source. It doesn't. It doesn't target at all for anything. It doesn't say to target player. It's just. Oh my god, I didn't know that's how that resolved either. But I was just like, cause like I thought he would select it and I wouldn't get priority again, so I didn't want to risk it on MTGO. But God, I cannot believe that that just happened. Oh. Whew. This video is going on YouTube. This video is so going on YouTube. That was so good. Got play like garbage and then get so lucky. See, like, it's stuff like that. It's like, uh, stuff like that. I don't even know where I'm going, but it's just stuff like that. That's all I can say. Path to Exile. I don't like Path to Exile in his deck, but definitely not bad in this situation. And I misplayed again because I have a Spell Skite. Um, God, I misplayed so bad this whole entire game. I was so excited because, like, see, like, I got confident again. It's like I thought I had it because I didn't just kill myself due to Worm Coil. Um, I like, I played so terribly this game, and it's also good to watch yourself play games because after every video I watch, I rewatch the entire video. Make sure I don't say something stupid that I shouldn't put on YouTube or anything like that. I I just I kind of just review it quickly. So like right there, Wormcoil was out on the battlefield. I should have redirected to the spell guide, obviously. I wouldn't have missed something like that in real life, but I think right there I was so excited because I drew the nature's claim that I needed when I needed it. That was kind of exciting, but definitely definitely interesting. Definitely played terribly, so bad. Like that's bad magic for you right there. And that's like you couldn't win an F and M with the way I played right there. If that tells you how bad that is. Anyway, so please, like always, please comment, please rate, please subscribe. Please tell me how bad I was that game because I was terrible. There's probably plays that I didn't mention that were even worse. Well, not worse than the Path to Exile thing, but they're pretty bad. Like if you want to see more videos like this, obviously. And that was a dumb thing to say. And comment if you want to see anything different. In my last video, I mentioned what I mentioned. I mentioned EDH decks. I mentioned deck techs and all that stuff. I'll be more than happy to go over. I can talk about brewing budget decks. I can talk about how to brew decks. I can talk about anything. I can't brew legacy decks, so don't ask that. I can definitely brew modern decks, standard decks. We can go over limited seal pools. Kind of. I'm pretty bad with that too. Realistically. Uh, But anyways, yeah, just let me know what you guys want to see, and I will try to put it out. It's a lot of fun. Later.